Welcome to Atlantis Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Libra for the month of February, including late January 2026. So welcome, Libra. We are currently in your cousin sign of Aquarius. So lots of ideas, communication, far out thinking, very far out with Aquarius, wherever Aquarius is in the mix. What else can we say about Aquarius? Very similar beliefs or characteristics to yourselves, Gemini. So you will be in your 5th house of fun and creativity. So knuckle down and have some fun, and also use the energy of the creativity of the 5th house to get on with whatever it is you're doing, creative-wise. Just a quick housekeeping, please like, subscribe and comment. It helps to grow the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, that would be a bonus for this little channel. Thank you. Okay, energy around. And we have the Hierophant, the moral compass, the authority really, our own authority to ourselves, what's right and what's wrong for us, what is the appropriate way to get things done without guilt or shame sort of jumping in there to sort of plague our minds. So it's a nice card to keep us on the level. So let's see. Good old Hierophant, we like him. He's like the high priest really. He sort of sits there and says, yeah, well, you know this isn't the right thing to do. So if you do it, there will be consequences. Okay, doing the right thing for yourself. Okay, where you are right now, we have 9 of Cups, wish card coming in, effort being put in, rewards coming out for your wishes or your whatever it is you're emotionally trying to achieve for yourself, which goes well too with the Hierophant. So it's sort of, there's okay, you put in, you get out, you use your moral compass to know what is right and to make you feel right at the end of every day. It's great. And this is just that cherry on the top with the 9 of Cups. It's also a card for getting out there and enjoying yourself, letting your hair down a little bit as well, having that nice balance between creativity and having fun as you are in the 5th house. Let's see the challenge card or the influencer, which will influence the whole reading. And we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Creativity herself. So very much about movement, action, things just going, rolling on very quickly too. Lots of energy around the Queen of Wands, creativity coming in, inspiration coming in as well. These may be qualities of your own good self, or they may be qualities of another person that inspires you to go, oh right, come on, let's get on with it. Yeah, I can do that, I can achieve what I want. But also she's very, in terms of standing up for yourself as well, she's very outspoken, or she just speaks the truth really. Some people find her a bit too frank really, but most of the time you'd think, yeah, well, she's just saying what the rest of us think. So use that energy for your house of creativity this 4 weeks. Now let's go back into the background. So the last couple of months, what's been going on and still holds weight today. The background. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So very much so projects that will bring in some money for you, or projects that will just be very grounded ways of doing things, knowing that you're planting a seed that is going to be very beneficial for you later on. Really nice card. And these page cards are always messages or ideas that need to be put into play. They need to be sort of fed and grown so that you get from a little seed and you get a tree, for example. And of course he's holding a big coin there, so of course there is financial gain to be got later. It doesn't matter how big or small. It's what you it's money that you didn't have, but now you can see there will be incoming from that, so that's really good as well. Nice card building up towards fruition, if you like, in the financial sort of day-to-day spread. Recent influences. Five of Wands, the Navigator card, navigating a few obstacles on the way, on the path. So with this one we have to learn how to navigate those obstacles, because from time to time throughout the year we do get sort of roadblocks and wrong way, go back kind of energy. But then there are ways of getting around that, as usual, problem and solution. So you may feel like you're fighting fires on all different levels over here, spot fire, spot fire. You just have to learn how to sort of prioritise, I guess, and get around whatever's in your way and find another way of achieving it. It's a Wands card, so naturally it is a forward-moving card energy with action. So don't dismay, or don't sort of give up and go, oh, I'm going home, I don't like this. Just find a creative way of getting around things, and there is always a way. Okay, your lesson. We have the King of Wands. Travel, movement, inspiration, very much together with the Queen of Wands. He is the fire king. He's very in the same vein as the Queen, very sort of dynamic, inspirational, a person who thinks outside of the box. I think certain Librans that I know have got a King of Wands at home who is very sort of dynamic and full of energy and very pragmatic about what goes on, says it how it is, quite humorous as well, but really at the end of the day, and he's very much a mover and shaker. He doesn't let the grass grow, let's put it that way, but inspirational would be the word to describe him as well. A very good partner for the Queen of Wands, obviously, even though they might clash from time to time. It's still, you know, we want people that inspire us, don't we? And lots of travelling and moving going on, I think, throughout the year, which is always nice as well, is often a sign of the King of Wands comes in to say, yeah, there'll be this and there'll be that, there'll be certain amounts of toing and froing for you, which is always good. Near future. And we have the mentor card of the King of Pentacles. So he is your mentor. He can be a father figure, he can be a guy from work, or just a mentor, a person that sort of gives out good advice, because he actually has had the experience. Now these could be your qualities coming through as well, as into, you know, share your knowledge, share your experiences with people for the betterment of others. Very giving of his time and energy, and that's him, a very down-to-earth kind of guy as well. But as I said, this can apply to the energy around, so even though you may be a female, that you have these qualities to remember or remind yourself, yeah, okay, I do know a few things in this I have learnt in this life, and I like to help others and share my knowledge. So, lovely card. What's happening that you're not realising? Eight of Pentacles. Keep on keeping on, the Master's Apprentice card. So doing what you love. This is usually passion projects, things that you really love to do, things that you can, you know, anything that we practice, every time we practice we get better and better at it, especially life too. for the older ones of us, or even the people, younger people, some of them just do have that innate sense of, just learning and doing things over and over again and achieving goals and learning along the way. So it's a very fortuitous card, stable as well. But this is a person that's always willing to put in energy, even if they are older. That's why I call it the Master's Apprentice. They're keen to put themselves out there, learn new things, do new things, and it brings in stability as well, which is really great actually for people to know that, yeah, I love doing this, but it brings me a certain peace of mind as well, just doing it. And knowing that every time I do it, I get better at it. How others see you. Two of Wands. Decision time to come through. Yeah, great. So you've got projects or things on your mind. Now, Two of Wands is a good card because you can choose one way, which is the known path, and the other way, which is the unknown. So if you're in a bit of a decision-making time, it's good to know just that you can make the decision and move forward now, because it's going to be beneficial no matter what. So, and once again with Wands, here you have the 5, which is obstacles that may appear, but then you've got to make the decision first in order to get to that point as well. So it's like whatever you're planning on doing, yes, there is always roadblocks, there is always obstacles, but the main thing is that you're actually doing something, or you're seeing a project from woe to go to woe, or whatever you say. So it's a really good card to get yourself moving. Just make that decision and, start building towards what you want. Because with Wands energy, things do go. Once that decision's made, the ball really gets rolling. So make the decision, because we've got a few Wands cards here, sort of reminding you, and these Pentacles as well, that you know what you're doing. So just plunge in and do it. Make the decision, do it. Don't worry about when things crop up, like the 5 of Wands. You can make your decisions then, and you can navigate then, but don't let it stop you from this forward moving energy. Positive feelings, what you're feeling positive about. Page of Cups. Wonderful. Yeah, just emotional happiness, really. Sometimes we go through months and months on end thinking, I really haven't had that emotional spark towards anybody. I'm just doing my stuff, and then suddenly something comes along, especially a child. These pages always talk about children, really, and they can be great sometimes, just the things that how they see the world. And they just inspire us to go, yeah, wow, that's amazing, how they see things, how pure they are. And it's always great to reconnect with them. So especially, with the children in your life are always very good to bring us back to that emotional feeling of, oh, wow, I remember when I thought like that. But yeah, it's just a good grounding card to get that spark back of innocence, I suppose you'd say as well, but really lovely. And the children in your life often bring such pure moments to the fore. So lovely card. Okay, so final outcome, we have the Devil. So the Devil is, just getting yourself out of something, like feeling like you're tied to something, feeling like sort of going around and around in circles, the same things are going on, needing to sort of unchain yourself. As you can see, these two are chained together because of circumstance, and this is the practical world of the devil. It's Capricorn energy, so it's almost like sometimes the Capricorns can be very much sort of focused on material wealth, material projects, just always sort of gathering, and they kind of forget about the rest of the life, aspects, I suppose. So the devil often comes in to say, well, hang on a minute, we need a bit of a rebalance here. You don't need to always be a slave to the rhythm of the money or the job or whatever it is that's keeping you somewhere. You can break free of that. It's almost a sort of addictions come into, in a way, where we do too much of one thing, spread it around evenly, I would say. But that's just the devil, how he comes in to sort of go, okay, you need to reorient yourself a little bit, go for your dreams, go for your goals. If you're feeling like you're in that situation of being chained to something that's not really working for you, well, all you have to do is unchain and do something about it. Like with the Two of Wands, you've got an opportunity to make a decision. Thanks so much for listening, Libra. I hope you have a really good 4 weeks. Thank you.